Alright, we tweet. Proceed. As we proceed to give you what you need. YT social bands. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Alright, let me post. Harry Ben. YouTube. Harry Benz. Yapathon. It's a yapathon tonight, you know what I'm saying? Sir. Oop. Let me see. Add output. Let's see. Tonight, I'm gonna be that pussy. I'm gonna be that pussy. Swamp. Yes, y'all. Alright, I think I'm gonna play some more though. I think I do. I think I do. Actually, I need to move this over to the second monitor. Hold on. And tonight, I'm gonna be that pusher. I'm gonna be the pusher. Swamp. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yeah. shit. All duty is starting up, dude. Looks like it's going pretty fast. Like, you're not that pretty, but leaving me on open. Shit. Oh, shit. Ain't no right there. It's a cipher, right? What's the cipher class? Oh, literally all class. Weapons. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. House 10. The longer on a bit. Grip, Ranger 4 grip. Okay. Do I extend the mags on this bit? I don't. It goes stuck. Put on extended mag 1. Alright. Can I change my name yet? Why is the map look like this? It's kind of tripping me out. Is there a reason my game looks like this? Yeah. Oh, that look weird. Say it would rotate harder. Yeah, self. Yeah.
Hello. This
Mm-hmm. So be it, so be it. At 11, I don't know who's who, what's what. Papa Heaven kind of test me, because niggas, man, I don't win like to draw when it's sketchy. I don't know why my game is looking like this. See. Okay. Like, why do the colors look like that? Decent going or some shit? Like, I don't know. Doop. I don't know why my game looks like this. It looks terrible. A little help, please. A little help would be nice. I think that's a dog shit, bro. low-key gotta go help my teammate. Precision. Oh my God, bro. Off my dick. Jesus Christ. Be sick. All you talking about is just getting rich. Chuck my nigga, ice my bitch. Beat the system with change them. Oh my. Bro. He also showed me I don't give a fuck. He's out of here. He should get gentrified.
Gen Z, you fucking dickheads, you must be full of that ginseng. Here comes the jinx, yeah. They genetics been synthetic, screaming they genius. A finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is jingo. God gave me light. A good year full of free will. Truck car, tell me not to spare your life. a new Rari, let you ride it, now you're rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. Don't plan no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing. I can eat you like hibachi, cause you bad, bad, bad. I just took the doors on the beat, now I'm riding. Sliding on the sideways, now she call me her side. Nigga shit up on my thotty, your new petty. Got a model, got a thicky, got a BM, got a stallion, got a $1 billion corporation, fuck us, honey. I got millions to go get in a couple bitches to fuck, yeah. You my dog till we dead, not a question, but I can't fuck with you like I want, cause you ready. Got $1 million in the wall, in the bed, and got it stepped on, got it hard, got it cracking on her. $500,000, I just did a warm up for $500,000. I can buy the building, I can rent this shit, I just save it for the children. I can get this shit, I give it to the villains. Somewhere they can hide when they do some killing. All of the rides got grenade ceilings. Loaded with a ride, cost a cool million. Enemy UAV, Rose gold seat, on a fucking helicopter, double seed, no Chanel, cause she's bad, bad, bad. Ride it, have a socket, I can cup you a new Rari, let you ride it, now you're rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing, I can eat you. Bad, bad, bad. I just took the doors on the guinea, now I'm riding and I'm sliding sideways, now she call me her side. Different color deals on my feet, I couldn't decide. Never talked about it, she didn't make it. Enemy UAV is online. Your squad's in the safe zone. Losing ground. Beat, 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 that's me, nigga, get back. Real dope boy, don't know how to work a cash.
Bruh, y'all are so butt. Oh yeah. Y'all are so butt, bro.
Inserting additional armor. Eyes on enemy.
Big money, big booty bitches, man, that shit gon' be death for me. Big problems, I must admit it, man, that shit gon' be death for me. I prayed to see note, my mama gave a coat. I just bought a new coat, I might go broke, I can't stand myself. Big money, big booty bitches, man, that shit. Turn me up. Big money, big booty bitches, tell the truth, nigga, I'm lost without it. 7 figures for a headline, you want some stage time, we can talk about it. Niggas acting like they be rapping like nice on the mic. Truly go against the kid, y'all don't wanna live, that decision is hella childish. Rose gold for my old hoes, they ain't satisfied, then I sit them down. 10th grade, I gave her all shade, but now she got some ass, I'm gonna hit it now. I don't lease, I just sell out feast, I put a blue Caprice on Gary Coleman. Bomb head, that's a cheese eggs, that's a new race.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Pussy can't stand myself. So good, she so good. She
Redeployed. Well done.
GED with some EBTs, some DVDs. That shit was happening. She reeled me in with some chicken wings and some collard greens. That shit was brack. Just cracked me a new bitch, bust a new nut.
Reloading.
Niggas jersey, my bitch.
Probably need to put my AMs back in. Once I die, I probably will.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
I appreciate that too. Oh, it doesn't wait.
Fuck you, asshole.
Oh my god, bro. You fucking suck.
We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time.
Alright, I'm gonna put my eye in again. That's part of the problem.
Five men.
Oh. Keep missing your call.
No,
It turned out good.
good. What, you get your dishes all washed up?
Yep.
Good job. That's how you do it, bud. That's how you do it. You off tomorrow?
All tomorrow and Saturday.
Okay.
Where is she? Here.
Rucker, you're headed to the war zone.
Okay. Alright.
Leave the cracks, okay? Is that good? Is that good? Yeah? Okay. Go. Take it open the door.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
These motherfuckers. Yellow down the lady.
Bella vita cappuccina con un sahur.
Shut up.
Hi.
Alright. Oh shit.
Mental window blurry as a bitch, still looking out it. So much money off the fucking books, could write a book about it. Took a minute, no, wait a minute. Let me think about it. About 10 years, Crips, Bloods, sweat and tears, and we still counting. Had a real thick bitch named Brooklyn, she fucked the whole squad. Yeah. Every time I land in Brooklyn, they fuck with the whole squad. I'm more spiritual than lyrical, I'm similar to Eli. Why? Cause I'm wearing black shades and I'm headed west with the word of God. Yeah.
On my final night.
I think I'm finally ready to talk about it. These niggas just talk about it. Homie, don't play me for no fool. Popping bottles like enemigos, Oskios, so it's so deep in that water that you call my Johnson a heartbeat.
Carry on butthole. La vaca fortuna. Chin up in the south.
Hostile airstrike incoming.
Bro, like, shoot your gun! Why are we hiding in the corner? Shoot your gun.
Burr, burr, patapim, patapim.
Shut the fuck up.
Burr, burr, patalpim,
Oh my god, bro.
Burr,
We're getting somewhere else. Like,
aimbot,
You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy UAV overhead.
Vacas, proteínas, proteínas. I see load out crate. I see a load out crate. I see a load out crate. What are you doing?
Find cover.
I'm grabbing a load out crate. I'll Call of Duty. What are you doing?
Be advised. Still have squad mates
Bruh.
outside the safe zone.
I hate kids, bro. You have 200 damage and you're talking, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Do some productive, nice and shit.
Back in the
Time
AO.
for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Nice and shit.
Inserting additional armor.
Enemy soldier incoming.
This guy's aimbot. He's hacking.
Enemy UAV is online. Your squad mate
Is
is
the PP
redeployed.
now
Well
on
done.
him?
I'll get your revenge.
I'm all like a shalala. If I kill someone with the Olympia, that'd be crazy. Oh, you stole my guns, bro.
I just got double dog.
Oh my. Holy airball. There's a guy behind us, bro. The person
Bro, I
behind
just got
us.
absolutely no. I'm 1v2ing, right? I actually just got.
Oh my god! Res him before I get mad. Res him before I get mad. Damn! Got shit on.
No, no, no.
Oh my god. Really?
Squad is down. Stay alive to bring them back.
Bro.
You're in the top 10. Keep
Somebody
knocking
behind
them down. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
Oh my god. 339 damage. What am I supposed to do with that? Jesus Christ, bro. Give me a good man. E.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
Alright, alright. Ooh, okay.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
You better get ready for this.
Alright.
Marking target location.
Resurgence. Stay alive. What is time?
Hot drop, hot drop, hot drop, hot drop, hot drop.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Well, I'm telling you, brother. You don't want this.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Ooh. Okay. Give me a little pepper there.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, brother, you are out of here. You're not.
Inserting additional
Not
armor.
smart.
Hunt them down.
Switching mags.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, there he come right back. Oh, he's coming back for more? He wants more? No. Surely not.
Changing mags.
Does he really want more? Oh, they're paying. They're trying to go use the key card. Yep. What are you thinking, bro?
One
Marking the AR.
Go get your revenge.
Excellent tracker, bro.
Squad mates back on station. Good work.
Oh man, they do. They getting that ping.
Eyes on and coordinates marked.
LGDR inbound.
You literally one shot, bro. Go chase him.
These boys are terrible, bro. They are terrible.
No, they are terrible.
Back on mission.
Stand by for redeployment. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Well, okay. Guess we're done at Stronghold, I guess. Grave digger, where you at?
Inserting additional armor.
Taking gas mask. Ten remaining. Keep pushing. We've got 10 squads active in the field. gas
shooter.
drops on the way.
Enemy movement. Cancel that. Cancel that.
Eyes on enemy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostile armor
Oh,
broken.
okay.
Oh.
Okay. I got domed. Domed by this guy right over here. Sniping. I think. He's sniping. He's absolutely doming, folks. He's absolutely getting reported. He's stealthing right there. He is stealthing.
There's no. Damn! 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 Stay alive, bro. Stay alive. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Just shoot. Stay down. 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Stay alive, baby. Stay alive, baby. Stay alive, baby. Alright. Shit. Let him third party. Let him third party. Yeah, let him fight. Let him fight. Let him fight.
Back in the AO.
Back on station. Go get after it. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Enemy dropping into the AO. Check your aim.
I don't feel
Oh
certain
my
I can
God.
do worse.
Ooh. Oh, I'm pushing that kid. Oh, that kid's terrible. He's dead. He's absolutely about to be dead.
Oh my God. Why are you looking this way? Our team is like stuck top prison, bro. Hey, he's not moving. Alright, there we go. That's all you need to do. Get a fucking knock. Fucking load out of here. Get this shit one more time.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Get down, bro. Get down. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you just dead. You dead, bro. Fire shotgun.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Bro, no, nurse, do you want the fire shotgun? You're about to get the fire shotgun if you're not careful. Your boy did. Your boy already got that fire shotgun. Got all 9 yards of it. Oh, we ain't gonna be friends, bro. It's over.
What fire shotgun?
That one right there, baby. That one right there.
That wasn't me.
Fire sale active.
Oh,
Buy station prices have been reduced.
You gonna learn. You gonna learn.
My gun was good, bro. I was shooting him the whole time. You know how your gun don't be there when you
Gonna
first
learn
Squad
today.
back on station. Good work.
Oh, that's our teammates in it.
Great,
That
authorizing
nurse
UAV
dead.
mission.
Nurse dead. Nurse died.
Where are you at? I'm not dead.
Oh, yeah, you not? Jeez.
Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close.
Don't worry, nurse. Well, I'll come find you. I'm looking for you.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated. Sending impact grenade.
Gravedigger, I already worked you over, brother. Gravedigger, I got that fire shotgun on you, bro.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
You've got gas moving in.
Can't concentrate with all this
Oh,
damn
brother, you are
yapping in my-
terrible, bro. Gravedigger, you are terrible.
I got 25 seconds. Stay alive, please. Please
Her
stay
loadout
alive.
gone? Shoot.
Please stay alive. You see him to your right, bro. You see him to your right on the roof. To your right. Oh,
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Brother, you knew they were right there. Why would you go change?
oh my god, I'm getting no luck!
Kids, I see that jump, my boy. Talk to my homie. The flip off. Talk to my homie down. Free. Okay. That's my friend uninterrupted right here. Okay, how much the chain? How much the chain? How much the chain? Free. Free the chain. I see that one. Free. If it's free, it's for me. Free again. Free again. You didn't kick me.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I'm not creepy. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Survive and redeploy former teammates.
Alright, who the fuck ping control, bro? Who the fuck ping that shit? I don't want no damn control, bro. Just, you on your own over there, baby. I'm sorry.
Inserting additional armor.
Enemy UAV is
Push this
online.
motherfucker.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Oh shit.
I'm hit. Inserting additional armor.
Got movement. Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile UAV in the area. You have reinforcements inbound.
Incoming shots.
Oh! Why are they both on me? Nice. Good shots. Good shots. Good shots, baby. Good shots. Good shots. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Let you talk to him. Get your mind right.
Turning you to the front.
Get your mind right. Bitch, get your mind right. Let me talk to him.
Inserting additional armor.
This motherfucker keep dying over and over again. Not really.
I was so scared, man.
So scared.
I thought I had landed on you, man.
Your squad mates
Hey,
redeployed.
Smoke, there's people
well
here.
Done. Enemy UAV
There's somebody up here.
Damn!
25. Shake it off and keep pushing.
Nah, that was diffy. That was diffy. I ain't gonna try to contest that.
This could be it. Eco goes down as well. This could be the fourth flag. Or the third flag. Rockets going down here. Max damage on suppress baited gun is killed, but renegade got where matters most. And it's not just a cat. That is a 4-0 sweep and $1,000 in his pocket.
Ya. A ver, crítico de Warzone. Warzone ya no tiene nada nuevo que ofrecer.
Okay, well.
Check your gear and weapons.
Wait, did we drop the number?
All stations, you're green to go. Stand by for deployment.
That's what's Irving.
Survive and your team can redeploy.
No sé, Irving, ¿me escuchas? Hey, man. Irving. Irving.
Mira.
Güey, los gráficos los tengo de papel, mijo. Pero de papel.
Watch the skies.
De papel machín.
Hostile UAV in the area. You're being tracked
Espérame.
by an enemy
A mí
squad.
también, güey.
Evade and survive.
Pero machín, güey, pero...
Güey,
no mames,
¿sabes
pero
cuál es el
machín.
otro? El otro modo es el que no tiene los gráficos así, güey.
¿Cuál
El
otro
resurgimiento
modo?
casual, güey. Ahorita le dices que ponga resurgimiento casual.
Déjalo, pongo el altavoz porque neta no lo escucho. ¿Ese pusiste con bots o sin bots?
El de sin bots es el que trae buenos gráficos. No sé por qué este no agarra, güey.
¿Pusiste el de con bots o sin bots tú, Cobra? Porque dice,
No,
dice
puso
este güey,
el de-
dice mi
el de
compa,
sin
güey,
bots,
dice mi
güey,
compa
ese
que
sin
dice
bots.
que si pusiste el de bots, siempre sale así. Que si
No, al
pusiste el
revés.
otro. Si pone el de bots, ¿se ve normal?
Ajá.
No mames, es mejor con gente, güey.
Bro, top! Damn, you over here clanking on a plate. Play the game. Damn.
O sea, el de gente
We're
es el que
clanking on
juega
a
mal,
plate.
güey.
No.
No importa.
Bro, where are you going? Where are you going? Damn, he got shit on.
Mira, puro pendejo está cayendo, güey.
Ew. Brother. Why
No,
can't
es
you
que
look
es
pussy
gráficos de
like
papel, mijo, pero papel machín así.
Squadmates back on station. Good work.
No mames, yo no sabía que el Warzone era capaz de hacer esto. Güey, cuando me dijiste que estabas viendo los gráficos de papel, no sabía que era tan cabrón, neta. Yo dije, está exagerando este güey. No mames, esos gráficos de papel machín. ¿Qué tal, güey? ¿Cómo te la pasaste hoy en el gym?
¿Yo, güey?
Sí, güey, pues tú.
Sí, güey. Pues normal.
¿Todo chido?
Sí.
O más o menos, ya, en serio. O otra vez así como que estuviste medio chaqueto. Un buen pedo.
Ah, no, ahora sí, te digo que en la espalda sí la armo. El pecho es donde no.
Hay uno abajo, hay uno en el primer piso. Aquí está. Perdón.
Los güeyes se murieron.
Sí, no, los mataron estos güeyes, el Cobra y el otro, el Random. No mames, güey. No, pinches gráficas de papel. Así déjalo, güey, se ve bien verga, güey. No, parece que estoy jugando
pero
con
no
Barney,
puedes
güey.
parar de lejos, güey.
Go get
¿Cómo
the
no?
money. Para loda,
Sí,
pendejo.
oye, Cobra, ¿estás escuchando que? Ah, pues sí, me estás escuchando por el juego, ¿no? Hay un fusil,
Bye, Lodi.
Pero sí, es que
puedo
a ti
ver de
te
lejos,
necesito
güey.
llamada, güey, porque ese a ti no te escucho, güey. Porque el pendejo... Ya cómprate un micro, güey, cómprate unos audífonos, güey. Pero los audífonos de papel, güey, de los de 50 varos. De los de cable, güey.
¿Qué hay gente, güey?
Hay que comprar un UAV.
¿Qué hay gente?
¿Qué tal, güey? ¿Hoy fue tu morrita o qué?
¿Cuál, güey?
Pues la de short rojo. No sé cómo se llama. ¿Cómo se llama, güey?
Ah, cabrón, ¿cuál de hecho rojo?
La que le pediste su Insta, güey.
Ah, ya, güey. Sí fue.
¿Y fue?
Pero no sé, güey, la neta yo creo que no se arma, güey.
Bro, stop
Güey, se
talking so
tomaron una
much.
copa, güey.
Lo que pasa es que se ve que sí es fiel.
Don't
güey.
do my shit. Please don't take my
¿Fiel?
shit, bro.
Sí, se ve que sí. Que sí es fiel, güey.
¿Por qué lo dices? Aquí hay una autorrenovación,
Sí, eso luego como que se ve, güey.
Hay gente arriba, güey, hay gente arriba.
No, it's a dog shit. It don't make no sense. It's one
Placas.
person. It's two of y'all. Like,
Placas, córrele, güey,
pushing.
córrele.
Don't make no sense, bro.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
Rojo. ¿Lo mataste? No, güey, se me peló, no sé dónde está, güey.
Oh my gosh.
Your squad mate is redeployed.
Damn! Can we like shoot our guns? Like, why am I the only one with 1,000 damage? It's alright. Bro, shoot! Damn! Oh, we're running away? Damn! You are so scary. That's so scary, bro.
Deja ni
Don't make
hablar,
no
Se me
sense.
mató, güey, qué asco, güey.
I'm gonna grab my loot. Watch this. Grab my loot.
Only 4 remain. Finish the job. 5 squads still operational in the AO. All squad mates are in the safe zone.
Oye, ¿y viste a mi vieja? No.
Ah, sí, lo es.
Squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemy destroyed. Use your tag map to hunt down the rest of them.
¿Me dan zomba a su casa o qué?
¿Y cómo te fue en tu chamba, güey? ¿Sí ¿Te contrataron o no?
Sí, güey, ya, full dentro.
¿Pero de qué?
Oh my god. Can you res me?
Es
First guy
de
looks
sexo
at me.
servicio, güey, domicilio.
Can you res me?
No, pues no la vas a armar, porque...
I'm down, bro.
Sí, güey. No, pues no la vas a ver, güey. Gracias por la ¿cómo se dice? La animación.
Bro, you're picking up shit. You're picking up shit. Man, niggas make me nervous.
where I die.
Ay, cabrón, qué pedo. Yo no los veo, güey. ¿Dónde están?
Bro, why am I getting shot at? It shouldn't be like this, bro. It literally is not. It's horrible.
Toma, güey. Cubre, güey. Holdea, holdea, holdea. Cubre. Holdea, amigo. Tú cubre, güey. Es la costumbre, no estás viendo.
Don't get my loot either.
Mejor hay que quedarnos aquí, güey.
I'm actually go get new
Ah, están
loot.
acá, están acá, están acá, güey.
I don't trust y'all niggas.
Ya quédense aquí, no se vayan a salir, no se vayan a salir.
No tiene minas.
Eyes on enemy.
Bro, where am I getting shot from?
Aquí máscara,
Se murió. No, pues que...
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Ahí déjalo oscuro, ¿va?
Aquí hay armas, aquí hay armas, aquí hay armas.
Thanks. That was a
Oh
little
my
too close.
god.
Tengo gente, güey. Help me, help me, help me.
Ah, te dije que no te salieras, güey.
Why are you pushing my
Mataron.
Oh mames, están dos acá adentro,
Y no te vas a morir, Ah, no,
me morí, güey. Te dije no te salgas.
¿Quién va a caer? ¿Quién va a caer? No, güey, vamos a tardar un putero en caer el primero, güey.
Te dije
Yo.
no te salgas, güey, no te salgas.
Y todo idiota, güey.
Oh my god, they don't
Es que,
fucking
güey, los
shut
gráficos de
up.
papel no sirven.
Era campearlo.
Es que mi compa no te escucha. ¿Ves, Cobra? Quiero campearle, güey. Dice,
Ay, ay, ay. Like, shut the fuck up, please. Thank you.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
Instagram back or did you make it? What is it?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive and keep forward in time. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad soldier. You've got 10 squads active in the field.
Fuck we letting them know.
Down to 10. Win this thing.
Inserting additional armor.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh my god.
Need a medic.
Can't shoot him. Can't shoot him. Can't shoot him. Can't shoot him.
Use the revive. Hostile shooter. I don't feel
Oh! I'm not picking that nigga.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well
You're
done.
so ass. You're so fucking ass. How the fuck?
Visual on enemy. I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat. Adding armor.
That's night. Like, what? I definitely got sniped. I got sniped. I'll walk him down.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Alright.
Stand by for redeployment.
Copy that. Damn! Damn.
Enemy airstrike in the area.
Can a nigga live?
Inserting additional armor.
Oh my god.
Well done.
Eyes on enemy. Notice authorizing score streak. Broke their armor. Changing mags.
That's crazy.
Back in the AO.
Niggas got key cards too. Fuck.
Your squad's in the safe zone.
I don't even know where to fucking land at this point.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Inserting additional armor.
I don't fucking hurt me since. Fuck. Fuck all of that. Bro!
Come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker. There you are. See you.
I can't catch a break. Why are you shooting me in my back?
Another chance. Weapons free.
Why are you shooting me in my back? Like, out of all people, you just shooting me in my back.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
He's down, he's down, he's down.
Your squad mate
Inserting
is
additional armor.
redeployed. Well done.
Little help. Hostile shooter.
I can't even get, I don't even get a chance to react, bro.
made a final mistake.
I don't know, man. This drop is total ass, because my loadout is right there.
Back in the
Get
AO.
ready. You're redeploying.
I was going, whoa, bro, fuck it. Damn! Can I get some help on the loadie, please? Like, Seaman Protector, you all over here telling people dog shit, you ain't doing shit.
Change mags. Eyes on enemy.
Yeah, you're not getting that full. I can't watch this.
Back on
We're
mission.
returning you to the front. Earn this.
Hostile
Enemy UAV is online.
I ran out. Nice. No way, he broke his legs, bro, on the way down. Alex, you're so butt. I'll be right back. Yes. Oh.
its packages. Okay, so my first question is, please think about how often you encounter the following scenario. There's a task you're trying to complete, but in order to do that simple task, you have all this background you have to have. All these documents you have to read, slide presentations to go over, people you have to talk to, concepts you have to understand. The problem is, who in...
Oh yeah.
Seth just texted me, can he play or is he trolling? Looking for entertainment, right? Like, and,
What did I say? I know I guessed it.
Yeah, first of all, he wouldn't play on something like that. Sometimes, like if we're out at his house drinking or if we're done, then
I
obviously
thought I had to come save the team. I was like, bro, these guys are horrible.
Bro,
Like,
how many times
I'm watching and I'm like, I can do this.
Feeling better than I ever been. Cairo in his bag, this beat is heaven sent. Back up in my element. New whip, trunk up in the front, I whip an elephant. It's all limo tint, that's how you move when you the president. You ass it off, back this. Feeling better than I ever been. Cairo in his bag, this beat is heaven sent. Back up in my element. New whip, trunk up in the front, I whip an elephant. It's all limo tint, that's how you move when you the president. You ass it off stream, treat him like my last name. Disrespecting, you just signed a check for a long day. Appetizer rappers, you will never be an entree.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the inner circle of the back-to-back champions that we have right here. Round of applause for you boys. Don't clap. This is for you guys. We got my man Brandon, we got my man Mason, Kyler, and of course Ant-Man, Mr. Anthony Castro Cuevas. We have man the Scumper Jumper, legendary SMG, still what? Still way the fuck up there, right, in the rankings? That's right. That's right.
He's always trying to talk about me, man.
I know. I just want to let everybody know because there's a lot of conversations happening right now about whether or not a world championship replaces the season that we had, right? Because there's conversations about what happened. You have something to say?
Yeah, they're fucking.
What do you think?
I think this year was a roller coaster. Obviously, watching from our point of view, very tough at times, very dark days, some of the darkest ever.
Well, we stuck with you guys.
But the sun was hiding behind the storm cloud.
That's right.
It was. Thank God.
And then, peekaboo.
The sun always shines again.
That's right. My contention on that is the.
Kyler liked it.
I like it.
Kyler fucked with it.
Listen, like Dumbledore, something appears at the time when they were supposed to appear
A
at.
wizard arrives precisely when he means to, and that's Gandalf.
And that was you guys at the World Champs, right? You guys arrived fully
Close enough.
true
I like
skill.
him.
All right, so to finish my thought around the whole scenario is you can't say that World Champs doesn't erase what happened in the season and then on the same sentence says, I'm gonna wait to see what happens at ESWC, right? Because you can't give value to one tournament, or I'm sorry, you can't discredit the value of one tournament and then give one tournament the same value that you were attributing to the one
Well, let's
thing.
get your guys' opinion. So, like, you guys got the ring. What would you say would have been, like, equivalent to it in winning majors this year? Like, how many majors would you had to have won to have felt as satisfied as winning the ring?
I don't think there's like, if you told me next year, like, yo, you're gonna get last place every major, but win champs, I would sign the contract right there. I'd be like, I'm down.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I don't think there's
Obviously
any
you don't
majors
want to
that,
do
like,
that,
actually, like, I mean, in a year, I mean, honestly, the only thing that would make sense is, like, literally winning them all and then losing champs. I feel like that would be, like, I guess, satisfying to them.
I ain't doing that.
But the ring is what everybody wants.
Yeah, the
So it's
ring is
like-
what everyone wants,
You know-
but if I had to say, like, how many majors, I'd probably say all of them.
All
like,
of them?
Yeah.
So 4
Whenever you
majors?
said that, you know
It
what I
would-
thought of? I thought of like AW, you guys. Like, you guys won every single
Yeah,
event.
we went 13 of 14 grand finals, and the only one we didn't make was champs.
Yeah, but that's also
And we got
14 tournaments
7.
instead of like 4 majors.
Yeah.
That is 14 tournaments instead of, it's
We
just,
went 13 for 14 grand finals.
That's kinda
The
insane.
only one was champs.
but that's also
about me.
it's also 14 tournaments. You know what I mean? Like, we're also only playing 4 majors. They're
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
14
Yeah.
basically majors. So it's like,
Yeah, I mean, they were they were majors. They were like
Or
smaller
tournaments, yeah.
you know, sprinkled in there. There were ESWCs, like the London Gfinity events. Then you had the MLG events. So it was like kind of all over the place.
Right.
But yeah, everyone definitely wants the ring though. Like that's like the one that like you're just satisfied with for sure.
Yeah. I think somebody was having a conversation about X Games, and that's why I brought up X Games earlier. What I loved about X Games was the fact that there was no prize pool on there. Everybody was just there straight up to show up their skills and win the same thing that you were fighting for here, some hardware, right? But it was in the forms of one medal, one buckle, and you know, to sort of discredit that also as just like a one-off, like a show match, like it's also not true, because in the moment everybody wanted those gold medals. Period.
100%.
Yeah.
Because we never knew if there was going to be another opportunity, and then you know,
there wasn't. There hasn't been.
There was only 2 opportunities.
That's right. There hasn't been.
But the ring is like that's going to happen every year.
Young man over there, what do you think about? Let me ask you the same question as him. If we put a guaranteed contract in front of you that says win every single major, all 4 majors next year, in exchange for winning champs, or do you rather lose all 4 and win champs?
Well, I think even if you win all 4 majors, you still make more money at champs if you win it, and it's like more for the legacy champs. So definitely.
Mason's about it.
Yeah.
He said 200 cash.
He's like, bro, you get more bread though.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, just got into the league, hasn't had the exposure that you know that comes with success, which is money, right? So once you acquire that cash where you're comfortable, then you start to sort of think about what is the legacy that you want to remember for. The discussion is also, do you talk about how many championships you win, or do you talk about how many rings you win in 10 to 15 years?
Goes both ways. It's like, I mean, for me personally, I have 1 ring but 30 chips, so it's like.
But you also have World Series
hold on to those chips.
You have the World Series of Warzone, which is basically like an overall COD ring. You know what I mean?
That's right. The World Series of Warzone for
that's
me.
A ring.
Yeah, it's like the cherry on top.
Clip it.
No bullshit. I feel like that's 100%.
I got 2.
2 World Series? Oh yeah, you got 2.
Yo, low-key thinking about it, I'm surprised they didn't give you like a
He said he was gonna make me a trophy.
I did, right?
Yeah.
All right, Don. Hey, remind me.
Like a cool ass trophy, like you know, 101 type shit.
I'm gonna make you a trophy and a ring.
I don't want a ring. No, don't do that. That would make me mad.
All right, I'm gonna make you a ring and I'll keep it.
Because winning World Series of Warzone was dope, but winning the ring was unlike any feeling that I've ever had competing. Obviously.
Yeah.
Because it was like that elusive, couldn't get it, and then we finally got it after so much like turmoil and struggle. All the 3rd places and Ghosts, BO2, you know, and then we finally got it. That was it. But I gotta ask you. Your life has to be crazy right now. I'm gonna fixate on you real quick. You came into the league, rookie, play for Toronto. If Beans doesn't have those visa issues, who knows what happens for you? But now you come into Optic and win first year in the league. Great.
First year, man.
Yeah, no, shout out that border agent for real.
Yeah.
The border agent.
Shout out that one dickhead, bro.
Shout out TSA.
He's probably a dick, but shout out that guy.
Yeah, shout out that bro.
Or maybe he was just doing his job.
Yeah, thank you for doing your job, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, but like,
I don't know, cause he had like all the papers. He might have just been a dick.
He was an Optic fan. He was like,
yeah,
we're gonna keep Beans away from this tournament. Mason's gonna show out. He's gonna get picked up.
He's like, yeah.
They're gonna win. That guy saw it all along.
Yeah, he knew Perk was coming.
He saw the vision.
Nah, I thought I was gonna be probably in challengers all year, and then maybe get picked up like before EWC by some team. But obviously, I got an opportunity, and just went good.
Well, you must have been running kids in challengers. When I think about it, like.
Nah. I mean, I won like the last 4 tourneys I played.
Okay,
not at like the beginning, but like,
really?
recently, yeah.
He was running them.
He was Thanos.
He was running them. You're a world champ now. I mean, dude, that's like, it's probably one of the craziest starts.
Has it ever been done before?
Simp.
Wasn't like Miracles, right?
Who?
Oh yeah, Miracles.
Look at my bank account.
Yeah, look at my. Zip it up, old man.
Zip 'em up.
Zip 'em up.
Yeah, that shit was comedy.
But that shit's crazy, bro.
So the question still remains: has your life changed drastically, or are you still pretty much like?
Not really. Besides like, my stream's blowing up. But, I'm still just playing COD. So. Not really changed too
He's still
much.
listening to King Von.
Living on my own, so.
You still listen
that's
to
the
drill.
only thing that changed.
Living on your own, how's that been?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, like my washer's like broken. I gotta get like a new washer or something.
Bro, it's interesting, like, yeah, I mean, obviously the Mace situation, but like, I remember when I was 18, dude, and like I moved out here, and I'll never forget, we were at the W, right? And I carried my suitcase all the way to the Lexington apartment, which is near the Katy Trail. I'm not sure if you guys have been there.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
And I just remember being in the apartment by myself. I was like, damn, like, crazy how gaming gets you.
It's like a huge switch up, right?
It's literally the most, yeah.
You kind of just get spit out. It's like, whenever you hit that point, you kind of just get spit out into the world, and it's like, okay, now I gotta
Now it's like shit, reality.
take care of
But
myself. And
luckily with their jobs, like, I mean, it's fun. Like, you literally just game out every day. Yeah, you're at your house by yourselves, but like, I mean, it's just fun.
yeah, it's just crazy because like obviously there's college and school, but like in your instance, you know, that didn't happen. Did you ever go to school?
No, not college. No.
It's always just been gaming.
Yeah.
After high school, obviously, but so it's crazy to think about because like back then we were playing for $2,500 flying to Europe. You know, back in my days. Old timer here.
Hey, they were the good times though.
Yeah, best times
They
of
were
my
the good
life.
times.
But it's just crazy to think that, you know, 21-year-old kid comes in, crazy story, and now, you know, 200K, boom. That's gonna feel nice once it hits.
I asked him at dinner, I'm like, what you buying? He said, nothing. And you said, hell yeah.
Smart man.
Smart man, I like it.
Smart man.
I'm gonna read off the roster moves that happened this year, just so that we can all relive it, especially you two. And then I want to know, like, what was going through your minds as a competitor. Obviously, like coming from such a high of winning champs, our first champs in the CDL era, our first champs in 7 years. Here are the way that the year started for us. We separate from AG, and we pick up my man Kyler. When we picked up Kyler, I said, I'm like, dude, you keep finding your way back to Optic. You have some unfinished business, okay? We pick up Kyler, and then we go to Spain. We don't have the hottest thing. We, you know, as time would have it, you know, AG sort of, you know, back in the picture. And because of the championship that we win, we're like, all right, well, you know, obviously we had the formula. Let's bring him back. We bring back AG. And then in that interim, we part ways with Kenny. We bring in Skies.
We're not bringing up like when we brought back AG and we went 0-18. We had the worst stretch ever. Remember I was on the podcast and you were like saying, yo, you guys are the worst Optic team ever, but you have a chance to be the best. But we were the absolute worst. He kept saying it. He made sure to repeat it. He's like, you guys are awful.
Yeah, it was kind of adamant about that shit.
Listen, you guys are the worst Optic team ever. I was like, shit.
Bro, because
did your heart drop? Like,
I was like,
damn.
we are. I'm like, we are.
Damn, we're ass.
Listen.
0-18, dude. Oh my God. That stretch was insane.
The thing about
our chat was just waiting for that control to end every weekend.
I know.
And then they would. And I'm sitting there like,
dude.
I'm sitting there like, they got it next week.
Yeah, no, we're gonna win one.
Mace, it was, dude, it was crazy.
What I was gonna say is that as your friend, right? Obviously, like we're because there's money involved in this gaming shit. Obviously, like you sort of become there's like a business relationship between us, and if you guys ever feel like you guys are employees or getting paid like that like let me know immediately, because I think that we are all teammates in this thing that we're building, and because we're friends, I cannot sugarcoat shit for you because it's a disservice to you. Yeah. And I'm never gonna say it's like, yo, yeah, that don't. If you have a booger on your face, I'm gonna tell you got a booger on your face, get that out. So I have to tell you guys straight up, like you guys are the worst. But and listen, the thing is, like I feel confident in saying that you guys wouldn't take it wrong, because obviously, like I know how skilled you both are in this game, and whatever was happening, what we know now is that it wasn't a curse that was fucking happening.
It was destiny.
It was destiny that was sort of moving and maneuvering this thing around, and it was painful. It was fucking painful for everyone. You don't even know how many times I wanted to hop on Twitter and just talk shit to whoever was talking shit.
I saw you
about
talking
us.
shit on Twitter.
Dude, I had to. Because listen, whatever happens to you is happening to us too, right? If Seth fucks up somehow, or if I fuck up somehow, you guys are going to suffer that consequence, right? Like, let's say I get caught spray painting. I become 17-year-old. I have a midlife crisis. I'm 45 years old, and I start going out and start, vandalizing shit. I get caught. Like, they're gonna be like, "Oh, your boss is a fucking graffiti writer." Like, that's gonna affect you because they're gonna talk shit about you about me. So anything that happens to all of us is gonna happen to all of us. It's happening to Matt. It's happening to Roger. It's happening to Paige. It's happening to everyone. So for us to sort of be, critical. I mean, I understand for you. You had like 30,000 people watching you.
Must have been
towards the end. Well, towards the end, towards the 17, 18.
30,000. We're talking 60, 70 pitchforks.
Yeah.
60, 70,000
They're
pitchforks.
like,
I'm
"Bro, this team
Frankenstein.
sucks."
I'm Frankenstein. They're like, "What's going on, Seth? What the fuck's happening with the roster?" I'm like, "They got it next week. Trust me. Next week rolls around. Control. Down 2-0. I'm like, oh, God, they still have a chance.
You're like, please win game 1. No.
Until the clock hits 0, they're still in. Clock hit 0. Uh-oh.
They're not in no more. What was going through your head during those times? And then I want to get to you, because from the moment that we sort of separated from you, I don't want to say drop because it feels just whack, but we'll start with...
Yeah, I mean, I could tell, like, the whole situation about that. But, I mean, the 0 and 18 shit, I mean, bro, it was the most unique situation because I've never been a part of that. Like, because, bro, no bullshit. Don't get it twisted. Our scrims were definitely not, like, good, I would say. But, like, I feel like 1 week, the only week that I actually remember was the LAT week. Like, before going into the match, I remember prior to that, we actually looked really, really good. And, like, we actually finally looked like we were doing the shit that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And we looked, like, structured. And then when we played against LATs and we got literally just shit on, I think right then and there, I was like, holy fuck, like, I don't even know anymore, because like everything that we talked about, like we just got fucking slammed, and it's just like no one really knew what to do. Like no one knew what to say. And I think everyone was just like, all right, yeah, we kind of just got to change at this point.
Because that's the match too. It's like you're going through your regular season matches. You look at your schedule. All right, we got Boston, we got Carolina. It's LAT week. You beat LAT, it's like, okay, now we can. If we beat LAT, you're like, okay, now we might be in a good spot. We can fix this shit.
Yeah, that's literally our mindset.
That was our mindset, and then we got ran.
And then next week you play Falcons. You beat them. You're like.
But it was like a weird pressure series, though. We have to talk about this because we're 0-18, and then we have to beat Falcons. We can't give them their first win.
Yeah.
And this is when I think. Well, no, I'm pretty sure that was the minor, right? Or was that a league match?
That was minor.
That was a minor, right?
Yeah.
But we were 0-18 at this point, so we had to break the map streak. And I remember game 1 was like 250, 200, and then map 2. I'm pretty sure we lost a
red card.
No, control. That's what it was. But we could have lost the map 2 because we went 5-5.
Yeah, went 5-5.
And bro, we go map 5 against them. Like you never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in our mental states at that point.
Yeah.
It just shows that like
it is unique though. Because I've always said this. Like I was actually telling Aubrey this like the other day. Like I'm not the type of player that like lets my season affect my IRL life, if that makes sense. And I feel like this was the first year where I actually experienced that. Kind of like would you say in a way that sometimes like the way that your team is playing throughout the year kind of affects the way that you go about like your daily life, if that makes sense?
I mean, yeah, you just feel like not validated. You're like
you just feel like
you're putting all this time in. It's going horribly, but I would always try to not like.
No, yeah.
Are you saying like take it out on Iz?
No.
Or are you saying like just be like mad?
No, just more like
sad.
Yeah, just not wanting to stream.
I wasn't streaming too.
I guess like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no.
And like not really wanting to do.
100%. Yeah, I went through like multiple stages like that. It wasn't like yours. I've never experienced that. But like we lose like 2 matches in a row, and I'd be like, I would just go ghost for a couple weeks.
Nah, yeah. This
it's hard.
Like, nah, yeah. I think that's like the reason why everything was just so satisfying winning that shit, because like all of that, just remembering those times and just for it to come out like this, it was just amazing.
Hearing those comms like when you guys won and just like pure joy in your guys' voices, and then Kyler's just like, oh my god, that shit was awesome, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, like for me personally, it was not even sad. It was the whole time, and I'm sure both of you like were going through it. Like you're like, because you said it in one, it's like you guys really think that we're dog shit. You guys like literally don't think that we're gonna turn this shit around. And my mindset the whole time is like, all right, this is just a thing that we gotta go through. It's a thing that we gotta go through. It's like there's something external happening that makes no sense, period. We don't go from being a fucking well-oiled machine to like this shit. And it was a curse. I had the fucking sage. I was burning sage. I was doing the whole thing. I literally, yeah, you know, that was a little bit
spiritual.
Well, that's a little bit parody, but at the same time, I'm like,
it was insane.
Like maybe, wait.
Huh?
It was parody, but you're like, wait, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
I was doing shit too. I remember changing my shoes, changing my like all types of shit.
Change
in my
rooms.
It's gotta be the
we
shoes.
changed the
It's
rooms.
gotta be the shoes. Honestly, it might have been the shoes. Like
We changed both rooms. We went to the Halo one, back to the, what would you say the other one is?
Conference room.
Conference room now. I mean, maybe that one's the best shit now. I don't know. But fuck,
That wall plug, man. I mean, cranking.
literally. But
No, I don't think it was because we, you know, again, it was a dark time, and I just remember myself talking to Jude and Liv at dinner. I'm like, man, I don't know what, like, Jude's like, there's something going on, and I'm like, it has to be because obviously they're the same fucking players, skilled as ever, and they're just like something's not clicking, or we're losing our 50-50s. We're just, everything is just like out of control, and now we see that it was all a big setup. Now we see that it was all a storyline being developed for us.
it really was.
By the COD gods, man.
Crazy year.
So we come back from Spain, we make the change back to AG, we go on the horrible, what are you thinking this whole time? Because you don't seem, like, you've never struck me as like a ha.
From Kyler, I'm like, Jesus.
no, listen,
Jesus,
you could
bro.
say here just to ease your mind. I promise you, if I was in your situation, I would like pray on the downfall. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, that wasn't a
I'd be
downfall. That was a
praying,
fucking.
That wasn't a downfall, that was torture
But I
all the
know
way
how
to the
Kyler is,
fall.
like,
were
yeah,
buried
he doesn't
alive.
really care
It
about
was
that shit.
bad.
But you're not like that, right? You don't think like that, right?
He's too chill.
Yeah.
Nah, especially because like, nah, I don't think like that. So what was your question?
What were you
Sorry.
thinking?
What was I thinking during that?
Yeah.
Well, initially, I mean, I wasn't thinking about you guys as much as people probably think.
Yeah.
I was more thinking that I need to grind even though I'm not on a team. There was a bunch of uncertainty because, I mean, shit, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but my idea was just grind, and I know I'm gonna be on a team. That at the end of the day, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking as much about you guys, to be honest, but. Yeah.
Love that. Fuck, love that. That's the mentality you got. It happened when we were on stage, right? When we were on stage, and you'll see me like when we're on stage collecting the trophies. I heard some "fuck you, Dross" a chants in the back. Just one dude saying "fuck you," and I turn around and I look at him and I'm like that. Today, right now is not the moment. Why are you thinking about somebody? We just won a world championship. You're screaming some other dude's name.
That's rent free right there.
Yeah, I was like, what? I'm like, that's not how we do things here. Stop that. He stopped that shit. We cannot. We went on with the celebration.
It was like a nice little like nod, like
Yeah.
you both nodded
It's
each
a
other.
Jordan nod.
No, me and the dude. No, I was going like this. Just shaking. You can see it because it's on my camera. It's on my camera that I had on my head.
You
Yeah.
just see.
Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah. And I'm not talking shit to that dude, but I'm just saying like it's one of those things where you cannot focus on other people when you yourself have things to worry about or things to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That's that rent free that we're always talking about.
Yeah.
Like when your first thought is to talk about Optic when something good happened to you, then you're not living for you. You're living for something else, right? You in the challengers position, were you keeping like an eye on the things that were happening? Did you see our 0-18 season? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I seen that. I was like,
You're like, I'm about to do up splashy.
Yeah, I was just mind blown because obviously, you know, I know how good they are, so I was like,
Splashy? What? Oh, that's what he calls it.
I was just like, this shit can't be real. That's literally what I was thinking.
It's like a fucking movie, bro.
I was in challengers like that shit.
You're like, these guys are awful.
All
right, so to reel us back in, we pick up Kyler, we bring AG back, 0-18 happens, we part ways with Kenny, we bring in Skies, we drop AG, my man Kyler comes back through those doors, and what do I say to you?
And the first thing with the shoes, you said unfinished business.
That's right. He's got shoe. I gave him he was the first one to receive.
He did.
Yeah, bro.
That's
from
kinda
the
tough.
beginning. Wasn't I telling you that from the beginning?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude. I'm like, bro. Like the universe keeps fucking bringing you back. You have unfinished business.
Actually, yeah, it actually was
And
fate.
then I go out and get you the neon
neon
95s,
ones,
and I wrote on the box. You know how I write on the box when what I put on your box?
You said stop being late.
Yeah.
Stop being late.
Yeah.
Stop being late. Here are the shoes. These shoes are fire. Some shit like that.
Yeah. But I told him to unfinished business, like a cheers to unfinished business.
Yeah.
So Kenny's back. Oh, I'm sorry. We probably with Kenny. We bring in Skies. We drop AG. Kyler's back. Unfinished business. And then, while this is happening, this man is headed from Indiana on his way to Miami. He places third. There's a bunch of chatter going around. I'm talking to Seth. I'm talking to Zinni. I'm talking to Bose. The watch party. We're talking, and I'm like, yo, like what do we do? We can't.
Something had to be done.
Something had to be done.
Something had to be done. It was like.
I knew that something had to be done. It was just like, I didn't want another change because holy shit, the year was already like fucking a mess.
I saw your clip. You were like, I was kind of hate watching
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't want to make another team change. We've already made 6 this year. It's
I was
like,
hate watching. Did you guys see that clip or no?
No.
I was basically saying that like whenever I was watching the matches, like whenever we were out, I was hate watching Mace because I was like, bro, ain't no way this kid's this good. They're like,
wait, when?
He's getting lucky.
Insane timing.
Nah, so whenever we lost the Florida event, where were we out? Friday at this point?
Bro, we're
Saturday?
out so early, bro.
Yeah,
like,
we're always so out. So like I'm watching the matches and I'm watching Mace. I forgot what the very first match you guys played.
Miami. We lost.
You guys played Miami? I watched whatever series you guys played on Vault. You guys ended up beating the team.
You guys did.
And like I remember him just soaking and like just doing really good plays, and I was like, there ain't no way this guy's actually like this good, right? And then every match went on, and like he was doing his thing, and I was like, ain't no fucking way. Basically, just hate watching, trying to like not want to make a team change because the entire year that's all we were doing. So.
But he was on your radar from.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just hate like. Yeah, I'm not. I don't mean it in like a bad way. Like I genuinely like. Obviously, I wanted.
It's because of what you went through at that point, and then at that point you were like.
I was just trying to convince myself, like, bro, ain't no way we needed to make another change, right?
Shit, here we go again.
Yeah,
like
literally.
So when do you remember when the change happened? Like what month did that happen? Do you remember? April 26th this year. What are we thinking? Shotzi, this was after the
Miami, maybe.
After the Miami, after Miami. I said, what are we thinking? You know, just throwing it out there as like, guys, are we thinking of making any moves? Because as you know, I like to let you guys make the decisions, okay? Period.
Usually, not bro.
What do you mean usually?
The Mace.
Usually. Yeah, of course, usually. He said, well, same when he retired. You know, I had to step in, and I had to step in.
Yeah, you had to be a GM again.
I had to be a GM again.
GMH.
Listen,
that doesn't hit us right.
Listen. I'm not a GM, but just remember, okay? And I'm going to ask this question to the audience. I'm going to ask this question to everybody in this room. What organization in Call of Duty has the most championships? You don't need to look behind me, okay? Secondly, what organization has the most world championship rings in Call of Duty?
It's got to be like,
you don't have to look anywhere else, okay?
Just have to look on the.
So, from a GM perspective, there never has been, nor will there ever be, a better than GM than yours truly. You know? Who do I have right? I had the Scumper Jumper. I got 4. I got the Dynasty. Where did the Dynasty team come from? Enough tooting my own horn. Let's continue. Shotzi says, "What am I sticking? We actually way better than we are showing. I don't know why we can't show it in matches."
Was this? Wait. So when was that?
This is
I'm getting lost in the timeline right
okay,
now.
no. Okay, so we're not. Now we
There's
just
a lot of dates going out.
This is after.
This is after Florida. After he played.
Okay.
Oh, this is after he played.
Yeah, in Florida.
Oh, okay.
In Miami, where we came in
8th or some shit.
8th or some shit.
We got 3 top 8s in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay. You say, I'm like, what are we thinking? Shotzi says, wouldn't mind sticking. We are actually way better than we're showing. We just can't show it in matches. Seth texted me that he can play, or is he trolling? Looking for entertainment? So now, yeah. So this is.
I know. I was gassed. I'm like, we gotta get Seth. Bro, we could actually do. I was like, we could do damage with Seth.
There was a chance.
There was a chance.
I was trying to force it.
There was a real chance.
There was a real chance.
Dude, I remember. I mean, I don't know if I've shared this, but I was talking to AG after our major. I think it was after our major.
At the after party.
Yeah, I was talking to AG. I was like, "Yo, I'm thinking about coming back. I'm actually down to play. Like us, AG, me." And then he texted me the next day at like 1:30. He's like, "I got dropped," and I was like, And I was like, wait, what? Literally next day. I'm hungover. We were drinking. It was Sunday at the event. All out.
You said what?
He texted me 1:30 next day. He's like, yo, I just got dropped. And I was like, where I had nothing to do with that. I don't even know what's going on. I thought we were about a team. And then that just like kind of went away. But there was a chance.
There was a chance.
Thank God I didn't, because
Thank God. Well, not. I mean, I think it would have worked out in the end.
I'm not dropping 1.4s. Like, I'll give you a good 1, maybe 1.1. You're making the right play.
Well, you're also 30. You're 29 at the time.
I think
change.
we would have
It's a
broke.
big
I
change.
actually think we would have broke against him. I swear. Like maybe I'm just delusional, but like we would. I swear.
Yeah.
That's what I
So, Shotzi says, Seth just texted me, can he play or is he trolling, looking for entertainment, right? Like,
What did I say? I know I gassed it.
Yeah, first of all, he wouldn't play on something like that. Sometimes, like if we're out at his house drinking or if we're done, then
Well, I
obviously
thought I had to come save the team. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, these guys are horrible.
Bro, like, how many times
I'm watching and I'm like, I can do this. Like, I'm watching POVs, people are getting turned on. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting turned on like that. I can hold top bars. Like, chow me.
How many times have you received a text from me that says, hey, it's like, yes, you got to do the right thing right now, which is come back to fucking play.
There was a chance.
There was a chance.
There was a chance.
Dashy, a day later, Sunday, is Seth serious about coming back? I'm so done to run it with him.
I'm telling you, I was like, let's do this,
Run
bro.
this at this point, fuck it.
Yeah,
let's
I
run.
thought he was gonna be like, yeah, it's done. I was waiting for that.
I'm bringing vibes.
Nah, I literally
No
couldn't tell
bullshit.
if he was trolling. I actually remember that.
May 3rd. What happened May 3rd? Do you guys know? Because Shotzi says, does that win change anything?
Oh, the Seattle one. We beat Seattle first game of the
Oh,
qualifiers.
yeah, I remember that.
We 3 of them.
And you slammed him, yeah.
So that would be a couple days before then. You guys probably talked about it.
Yeah,
He said,
so
"Does that win
right
change
before, that's
anything?"
when you called me and you said like, hey, I got a present for you about Mace. And then
All right, let's dive deep into that. Make me sound cool. No, I'm kidding. Just say it exactly how it happened.
It kind of was the same, bro. You know what's actually insane? It was kind of the same situation, like literally whenever you called me about Brandon. Because I remember the exact time you called was when I was entering my garage, and that was the same time that you called me for Brandon. I was like entering like my garage door, like I was normally just coming home, and then I saw a call from you, and then I answered it, and then you're like, yo, I got a birthday present for you. I was like, what do you mean?
Is that my birthday?
He's like, I got you a birthday, man. And then I walked outside, I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And then he's like, I got you Mercules. And then I was just saying like, yeah, like, fuck, I don't even know what to do, this and that. And we were basically like, keep me posted. Because I think right then and there, I'm pretty sure, from what I remember, is that we wanted to get him that weekend, or like right then and there. But I think we couldn't because obviously the league or whatever.
Roster changes.
Yeah.
Roster lock for that week.
Yeah. So then we had to wait for a match, which was pretty AIDS, but
yeah,
we ended up winning that match, and then that's when I said like, does that change?
Earlier that day, I ran into you outside. So the first person that I talked to about changes coming was Kyler. And I said, yo, what do you think? Remember, I was right out here, right? I was getting into my car and I'm like, yo, any team changes? What are you thinking? And you said, nah. I think that you guys haven't stuck with the same team for this long enough to do blah, blah,
I
right?
said, yeah, I'll say. I basically said maybe not because there's been a lot of roster changes, especially for them. So I was like, maybe not. But then I was like, but I respect anything. I was like,
Yes.
I'm hands off. Like,
Yeah.
That's
when I
He's
call
just
you.
trying to spawn it.
Yeah.
That's when I called you, and I said, man, I pitched you. You didn't pick up. You picked up, and then I'm like, I'm gonna call this guy. Then you pick up after I talked to him.
Because I was on my way to the wrap shop, which is like an hour away from my car, and then I got there and I'm like, Hector and Ant called. I'm pretty sure it was just you at the time, and then I answer and I was like, what's good? Then you were like, I got you a late birthday present. Is it the same shit? And I was like, my birthday was 2 weeks ago, low key. I was like, what's up? Well, let me hear it. You know what I mean? And then that's when you
Another
brought it.
Porsche, imagine.
Yeah, that's my number. It's on the speaker and shit. But I was like, who is it? And I was like, I'm low key down.
So the way that this happened is like I'm sitting there and I'm like, we got to make a team change. I'm a big fan of bringing up a rookie from fucking nowhere all the way to the top. It's a good fucking story to tell. It feels good. When we did it with Dan Ghosty, the fucking community celebrated. It was fucking heralded. It's a great time. Blah 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 blah. But obviously you were making noise, and I'm like, all right. Well, and, you know, to be fair, like it wasn't up until that moment that I heard about you, right? And then I'm like, I look it up and I'm like, Poo Merkins. I'm like, he doesn't follow me. He doesn't follow. Like, he doesn't even follow nobody. I'm like, damn, this guy's cool.
This guy kind of tough.
So I'm like, man, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to get into trouble. I don't want to get into trouble with like contracts and shit. I don't know what the situation is with whatever. So I'm like, Zinni, hit the kid up and ask him what his situation is. Don't fucking offer him anything. Don't say nothing about a spot. Just ask him what he's doing. And if he says that he doesn't know, tell him to not do anything. How did it go from you when the first time that he called you?
I think at that time I had like, there's like a waiting period on the loan from Toronto or something. So I had to like wait that out.
Yeah.
But I told him I'm not signing anything. That's basically what I told him. I haven't signed anything yet. Like I have offers, but I'm not gonna sign anything unless you guys.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Smart man. So I'm like, all right, don't not to do anything because I gotta fucking convince these dudes to let me bring up a fucking rookie. And it was the perfect time for us because obviously we're not having the hottest season, and you know, obviously the changes that happened for a reason. They had to have happened for a reason. So, you know, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, guys, let me get you a present, man. I got a faster AR. You know, Caesar and you have pretty similar. I'm not, listen, definitely not the shot. The shot you and Caesar have is not the same, right? Obviously, you're dashy, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a similar sort of thing. Especially, you know, now you're starting to get some movement in you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, it's because like the sub's insane, so like I just have to force it more. Like, bro, the AR is horrible. Like, I just have to use one, I guess.
Yeah, so we started, and I remember you, me, Zinni, and Bose were sitting doing a podcast, and right after that we were talking about it. I don't know, I think some of you were on the other side, and I'm like, hey, Mercules, and Zinni immediately is like, fuck yeah, we gotta make a fucking change now. We gotta and then, you know, so we're like, all right. So
GMZ came out.
That's where
I mean,
that's where
change had to happen.
Yeah, that's where the assistant to the assistant GM.
It wasn't getting better. If like it's not getting better, and there's an opportunity. Gotta make change.
100%. Gotta make change. And change we did. After we won that May 3rd, you said, does that win change anything? What's everyone thinking? I said, no, change is coming. That's when I decided.
Sounds like a movie. Like a movie script.
That's exactly
I was watching that match. I was like, I seen you guys win. I was like, no.
And then the way we went to, we got insane.
I was like, wait a second.
These guys look kind of insane.
I was
You're like, no.
Like, fuck.
That's awesome.
I swear to God, I was like,
Wait, I want to gas up Bueno though, because I feel like or Bueno or Caesar, because I feel like he came into a situation where we were 0-18, the team was horrible. Like he came into like probably the worst team in the league at the time. You know what I mean? So for him to just come in, reset the vibes, take off his shirt, do all the belly slapping shit. You know what I mean? Just to like reset our mentals.
Actually, yeah, low key, that was like that is very underrated. What Brandon's saying, like the vibes that we needed, he brought, and
we were still ass, but like at least, you know what I mean? The belly slaps, you know what I mean?
You're having some fun.
Yeah. So at least it was just started enjoying playing the game.
I think at the 0-18, low key people forgot like how fun this shit's supposed to be, you know. And I feel like Caesar low key brought that back. So
yeah. So
shout out Bueno.
Yeah, for real. So obviously, from our perspective, you know, because it is a massive change between normalcy, which is, you know, losing some matches, winning the majority of the matches, making a good showing, et cetera, et cetera. We've never experienced this before. All right, that's why I said, I'm like, yo, like it was hurting, and at some point or another, like I was thinking about the green wall and how much, like I'm like, man, majority of them, I would say 90% of them were holding strong the same way that we were fucking holding strong. Like we believe, because there's no way that it lasts forever. No, never. They just tough times don't last. Okay, period. So I'm like, how long is this gonna last? And I'm like, once I saw like 0-7, I'm like, damn. That's crazy. Then 0-14, we're like, fuck.
It was
and
insane,
you know, the green wall held true, except for like, you know, that 10% of the people who were just like, man, fuck, get rid of fucking Shotzi. It's like, and I remember telling everybody, like, remember when I walked into that room after you guys lost, like, I don't know which one it was, and I walked in there and I'm like, you know, yo, we gotta turn this shit on. People are fucking making fun of us right now. We're the fucking laughing stock of Call of Duty. And they're all having a fucking bubble bath right now, sitting there just fucking splashing, having such a good time.
Yeah,
rent fucking free. You know what I'm saying? Like focus on your fucking thing, man. And I was just so angry because I was just reading everything. I was watching fucking everything as I always do, and I was just sitting there just like, oh my God, I cannot wait to turn this shit around. And I was just like, I just had I just had so much anger in me in those moments that I was just like, I'm gonna have to fucking, and I never ever try to get in too big of a disagreement. Have you and I ever been in a nasty disagreement about the game, or just in general?
I mean, we've disagreed on things, but it's always like someone always is like, I was wrong, or I was wrong.
Yeah.
We always are like, but like I was tweaking.
But I never, like, you guys are already going through a tough time as it is, and I know that some of them, I mean, 10% is still a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know that the amount of people that were just talking shit to you guys, for me to pile on and say, yo, whatever, like, it was just not something that I was willing to do. So it sort of affected business and day-to-day life, as you were saying earlier, for the first time ever. So I'm like, man, I just please allow me to help you get out of your own way. Let me fix this for you. That way, if something goes wrong, you can blame me, and then you guys can just sort of like move the blame to Hector so that you can get some relief and just focus on the fucking game to get back to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, please get out of your own way. Let me help you. Help me help you.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That was the line. Let me help you. That's actually what
help me help you.
I mean, from my perspective, it was super, like, it sucked watching you guys in that position because I've teamed with 3 of you guys, and it's like, these are my dogs, and people expect me to get on the watch party and be like, yo, what's going wrong? Like, dude, oh my God, Kenny, when Kenny was having his stretch, oh my God, they were like, say his name. Why won't you say his name? In the chat, I'm like, bro, he just dropped a 0.6. It's obvious Ken's having a tough run. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pile on my boy. Like,
yeah.
They're like, say his name. That's all I remember was say his name, and I was like, dude.
They're like, what's wrong with these guys?
And I knew you guys had the potential to turn around at any time with that team, so I'm sitting there holding, fast. I'm like, they're gonna figure it out. Like, these guys are too talented to not figure it out.
Yeah.
So it's
100%.
like, yeah, people just.
I think one thing that the community is still questioning is why did that roster didn't like turn it around or what the fuck. But I think looking back at it, the only thing I could actually like think of would be like, I feel like everyone, including even myself, like had things about other players that like, how do I explain it?
Everyone had like different. You guys were just on different pages.
There was something that each player didn't like about each player. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah. There was always one player that didn't like something about the other player, and we like hid it behind like the curtains and hoped that we would change it around. But in reality, like I think those things kind of just exposed us, and it led to stuff like that. So.
It just hit a boiling point. And once it hits that point, it's like there's no turning around. Like when the team vibe is like that, there's unless you like get a Cinderella win.
I swear to God, the only like now what I'm realizing, the only way to change that shit around is literally by winning.
Yeah.
And because like obviously if you're winning, like no one's gonna give a
winning
shit about
fixes
that.
everything.
That's why like when someone's rumored to get dropped and they don't get dropped, like the team's always awful after.
Yeah.
Because they're like tweaking.
Oh, well, that happened to Carolina, right? With Reese.
Carolina, I mean, it kind of happened with FaZe, like everyone talking about their team changes. And now they're second guessing if we don't win, like, holy fucking shit, what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a weird gaming thing, but I mean.
It puts more pressure on the team, on the player. Now the player's like, well, now I'm getting cooked. Like, then people start playing for themselves. They're not baiting. It's just fucks up everything.
Yeah, no, literally, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Anything that you learned from that 0-18 stretch, anything that you learned on this entire season, anything that you want to leave the audience, some parting words on anything that you've learned about roster changes, how to handle, the one thing that you don't like about somebody else, and like keeping it out in the open. Like, how do you approach something like that?
Appreciate the journey is the best way to put it. I feel like one thing that this season compared to like the other seasons I've ever had was like, I forgot how like the journey was of just like practicing, playing, getting better every single day, learning the nerd shit. I feel like when we were in that little stretch, like it was just demoralizing, just playing. And I was like, damn, like, what the fuck? How did it used to be? And I think that, obviously, once we got Mace, and, like, the journey of just, like, only focusing on the game and getting better as a team was, like, something that I missed. And I think that, just appreciate the journey is the best way to put it.
Tyler?
What's up?
What are your thoughts? Obviously, you were. I'm just gonna say dropped if that's okay.
Yeah,
you were dropped. You were dropped.
I mentioned it. No.
You were dropped 3 times, and then you came back to finish and continue. Listen, we still have unfinished business.
I gotta give props to Kyler. You had like an insane season.
Yeah, that Kyler. Yeah. Okay, let me speak on Kyler. Like okay, so no one understands the whole dropping situation. No one still to this day probably doesn't understand it, and I could like speak on it at least on my behalf. It was kind of like it wasn't that Kyler. Bro, Kyler's fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't because of Kyler. It was more of like the roster that we had last year, kind of just running it back, and that was that.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. And
You guys won champs together. It's like,
Yeah, like
you win champs together.
All right, chat. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow. See y'all when I see y'all.